now at 5:30. The trial began today for Ohio's controversial transgender healthcare and women's sports law. This was supposed to go into effect in April, but the ACLU of Ohio sued, arguing the law violates the state's constitution. A judge then issued a temporary restraining order, and that law, which used to be known as House Bill 68, bans gender-affirming surgeries and hormone therapies for transgender minors.
Now, Governor Mike DeWine vetoed that bill, but it was overridden. And today, the ACLU started their witnesses with the mother of a transgender 12-year-old and an expert on transgender care. 10 TV's Tara Jabor has been following this story all day. She's live tonight from the courthouse with Day One. Tara.
Well, Andrew, the mother that was on the stand today shared her experience of having a 12-year-old daughter who is transgender. Now, she says that if this law goes into effect, they may have to leave the state of Ohio. Now, on the other side, the attorney for the state says that they need to protect all children, and they believe that this law will do so. Today, the mother of a 12-year-old transgender daughter took the stand as part of the fight to throw out HB 68, the law that would stop minors from receiving transgender health care and end transgender athletes from competing in women's sports. The court is protecting her identity and name. She says if the law stands, she will have to consider moving.
Grace and I leaving and going living with one of my sisters in California and just temporarily separating our family.
The mother says her daughter Grace told them she was a girl in kindergarten and that a doctor diagnosed her with gender dysphoria. She hasn't started treatment, but her family is considering puberty blockers, something this law would prevent until she's 18.
She would be crushed. She would not feel able to live in this world authentically.
The attorney for the Attorney General's office says the law is important.
The state of Ohio has a duty to protect all of Ohio's children.
The ACLU called up an expert in child psychiatry and transgender youth who laid out research on puberty blockers and hormones for children.
The research consistently shows that when you compare those who receive the treatment to those for whom the treatment would be appropriate but they don't receive it, those who don't receive it have worse anxiety, depression, global functioning, suicidality.
The attorney for the AG's office says later this week we will hear from an expert who has another opinion.
He will tell you that the entire body of research on puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones in minors provide no reliable evidence of effectiveness for improving mental health outcomes.
And the trial will pick up again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We'll, of course, keep you updated. Reporting live in Columbus, Tara Jabor, 10 TV News.